Yeah. Cassini, yeah, another, okay. It was launched earlier, but it had a 13-year mission while at Saturn. It orbited Saturn. It had a probe that it dropped off to so there was a probe. So Saturn has many moons. One of them is one of the largest in the solar system, called Titan. It has an atmosphere. So it had a probe that dropped off. It's very busy. Very, very busy. And Saturn is my favorite planet. If you've ever seen it through a telescope, you are a changed person. So if you ever have an opportunity to do so, do so. The reason why this is in the collision talk is because once Cassini was done, like, what do you do with it? Like, what do you do? Okay, so let's take a look at Saturn. Can we do all lights out, please? Just so we can appreciate this next image. Cassini, even the house lights, if you could, thanks. All the house lights. Don't break anything, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cassini's image of Saturn. Taken from its far side, with the sun on the other side. So, what are you going to do when the mission is over? You leave it in orbit? Well, it might accidentally crash into a moon that we have interest in studying in future years. Why does that matter? Because someone might have sneezed on Cassini in the lab before it was being assembled, and now if it crashes on another planet, we have a little bit of panspermia going on. If we study the moons and find life, did Cassini bring it there? Or is it authentic to the moon? And so this is a dilemma. NASA has an office called the Office of Planetary Protection, which thinks about this problem. It protects destinations from our microbes, and it protects Earth from theirs, should they harbor any, if we ever bring any samples back. So what we decided was, we're going to take Cassini and give it a suicide mission, plunging into Saturn itself, where it would vaporize on impact with Saturn's atmosphere. And that happened September 15th, 2017, 12:30 in the morning, Eastern Time. I will end with this tribute to Cassini, a video produced by the Jet Propulsion Labs. It's in your backyard here in Pasadena, California. I just realized I never get to utter that sentence unless I'm right here with you guys. So ladies and gentlemen, I bring you the death of Cassini.
A lone explorer on a mission to reveal the grandeur of Saturn, its rings and moons. After 20 years in space, NASA's Cassini spacecraft is running out of fuel. And so, to protect moons of Saturn that could have conditions suitable for life, a spectacular end has been planned for this long-lived traveler from Earth.
Liftoff of the Cassini spacecraft.
Cassini arrived at Saturn.
SOI burn attitude and pointing position, and will light up the rockets.
The spacecraft carried a passenger, the European Huygens probe, the first human-made object to land on a world in the distant outer solar system. For over a decade, Cassini has shared the wonders of Saturn and its family of icy moons, taking us to astounding worlds where methane rivers run to a methane sea, where jets of ice and gas are blasting material into space from a liquid water ocean that might harbor the ingredients for life. And Saturn, a giant world ruled by raging storms and delicate harmonies of gravity. Now, Cassini has one last daring assignment. Cassini's grand finale is a brand new adventure. 22 dives through the space between Saturn and its rings. As it repeatedly braves this unexplored region, Cassini seeks new insights about the origins of the rings and the nature of the planet's interior, closer to Saturn than ever before. On the final orbit, Cassini will plunge into Saturn, fighting to keep its antenna pointed at Earth as it transmits its farewell. In the skies of Saturn, the journey ends, as Cassini becomes part of the planet itself.
That evening I tweeted, "Farewell Cassini, how far you've come. On this eve in fiery death, Saturn and you are one. VIP, vaporize in peace." Thank you, Los Angeles. Oh, listen, all of you are scientifically literate. Wait, don't sit back down. I'm done here. No, where you going? You're scientifically literate. You come here to get a little more of that. And I can tell you without hesitation, civilization needs you. Because without some kind of guidance with scientific enlightenment, there is no future for civilization. And I want our subsequent generations to be proud of the decisions we made with the enlightenment we bring to our survival, rather than be embarrassed by our indecisions for what we have done to this earth. So thank you all.